like a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild, like a Friday night. These wasted, on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild, like a Friday night. These wasted, on a Friday night. I'm living life crazy, going wild, like a Friday night. These wasted, on a Friday night.
Jules, word.
Like a Friday night.
What up, Nitro? Lady Soul, we live in life. Quan.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. You're tuning into another episode of the Wunderkind Afternoon Show. What's good, everybody? Hopefully everyone's going well. I know it's a late stream. Man, listen, I don't want to get into it. Let's just say it's a late stream. Yo, hopefully everybody liked who was there at the Hate Watch. It did not work. Pittsburgh did win, but the Bengals lost, and they're heartbroken. They're lost and will not be found. They quit. They've quit. They've actually quit. They got Bengal fans out here being just like this. Oh. Let me take a morning to everybody. Make sure everyone's doing well. Let me check everybody out. Jared Thomas first in the building. What up? Nitro, the Kansas City Chiefs can't be good teams this season, and Mahomes played like the S word. All right, I see you, bro. Good morning to you, bro. Jay, this man said EDC is a joke. Good afternoon. Abby, what up, bro? Zico Kage, what up? Stacy, glad to have you with us. How you doing? Ashley Shelton, always a pleasure to have you, madam. Let's see. Gregory Smith, what up? Mods, here we go. I love to play on words, bro. Nice way to keep it clean. Thank you so much, bro. Chris M, always a nice morning to have you. How are you doing? Mike M, what up? Chosen One, what up? Yo. God's favorite, what up? Nacho, you know the word, but I can't cuss. Salute to you for keeping it clean, bro. But yeah, guys, so we're going to get into some stuff for the team and yesterday and everything else. I was very surprised. Like, mind you, I knew Daniel Jones was still Daniel Jones, but I thought the Colts were going to put up a better fight. I said it in the video. I said, my heart is telling me Steelers. My head is telling me, Colts. And Steelers forced 6 turnovers. You have any idea how hard that is to do? They forced 3 fumbles and 3 interceptions. We're not even going to bring up how many times he got sacked. That's crazy. And I was here on the Wunderkind Show on the other channel, watching it live, crying in my shirt, just like I was crying. The one time I needed the Colts, they couldn't even do anything. Like, I was bad, man. It was bad. So yeah, Pittsburgh won, but the Bengals lost. They're finished. I'm sorry, they're finished. Everybody's saying their defense is so bad. No one was saying that when the Ravens defense was playing that bad. Joe Flacco has proven that Joe Burrow, there's nothing special to Joe Burrow. That's what Joe Flacco's proven. Joe Flacco came out of retirement collecting his Social Security checks, from AARP and everything else, and said, Hey, how you doing there, youngster? Him and his bum knee, and used his walker to walk his way across the street to the practice facility of the Cincinnati Bengals and thoroughly showed them that Joe Burrow is not what everybody makes him out to be. Joe Flacco is doing what Joe Burrow has been lauded for doing on the Bengals. And the offensive line looks better. The rush game looks better. The only thing that doesn't look better is the defense. Don't want to hear it, bro. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Joe Burrow is not special, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, you still got to put him top 5 because of whatever else it is. Yo, Coach said no more hate watch from me. What up, Coach? This is my guy. Hey, glad you went to the game. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I watched your video this morning. Coach said his foot was hurting. Coach came back. Yo, Coach came back on IR. I like that joke also, Coach. Yo. But I'm glad you're back home safe, man. Hopefully everything's going well with you, man. If y'all know who that is, that's Coach from City Tally Films. Please give him some love and respect. Go support. Show him some support. He always supports here, and I'll always support there. So please, guys, does all the breakdowns. And I know he has his call-in show coming up, too. So y'all go check that out. I'm probably going to be on the call-in show today. Shoo. Eric Plummer, what up? Harry McCummins, glad to have you with us. Yeah, so it was just a whole bunch of craziness, bruh. Burrow stole hundreds of millions of dollars from Cincy. Cincinnati could trade Joe Burrow right now and get the same production out of an older Joe Flacco for the same amount of years. And use all of that saved money to thoroughly rebuild their defense. If you want to be real. If I was them, I'd give Joe Flacco an extension right now. He'd take any extension, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? We want you as our backup. We'll give you a 4-year deal for $30 million. How does that sound? $40 million? He's like, man, okay, bet. He signs that. Joe Burrow, yeah, guys, kick to the curb. Bye. Oh! Right out of the building. All the Cincinnati fans are going to be like, wow. Then when he goes to another team and he's absolutely garbage, they're going to be like, oh, no. He's not what we thought. I'm dead serious with you, bro. Like, what Joe Flacco has done in Cincy is incredible. And mind you, Chase is still the number 1 receiver, but T. Higgins is going off. Like, he'll be like, I'm a spam Chase this game. Oh, y'all not going to let me spam Chase? All right, T, here you go. Chase Brown, here you go. T, here you go. Chase Brown, here you go. T, here you go. Chase Brown, here you go. Should they be like, no? And then they keep scoring. It's really crazy how you've seen this happen for the Bengals. Real crazy. Now that we got done with what happened there, right? We'll spin back the block on that. Y'all saw that this happened, right? Eagles traded for Jalen Phillips for a 3rd-round pick. Raven fans are not happy, guys. Raven fans are in their feelings saying, hey, EDC, what are you doing? Why are you sitting on the sideline so nonchalantly, not doing anything? Kush, good morning. How you doing? He hasn't made no moves. You don't hear no changes, no nothing. Now, he has been, listen, I'm not going to tell you how I know this, but he has been talking to the Saints. I know that much. He's been talking to the Saints, EDC. Yeah. Can't hide nothing from Nitro. That's all I'm going to say. As far as I can actually take it. But yeah. ISO, what up? He over there talking to them, man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We'll see if he pulls something off. Saints got another DB. Howie Roseman, he's the best. Bro, this is why I try to tell, like, Raven fans, when they brought up Howie Roseman and they said EDC, they're the top 2. And they said EDC is the top 2 GM and he's not number 2. And I just looked around. He had Raven fans championing that. I'm like, bro, I'm not saying EDC is absolutely terrible because I can't lie on the man. He's not totally terrible. But to compare him to fix your face to even put him in the same sentence as Howie Roseman. The disrespect is no. Yeah, he's talking to the, I'm not going to say whatever, but Detroit and Saints were called up by the Baltimore Ravens. Salute. Hey. So, yeah, but I love my Ravens, but I'm pretty done with EDC and Harbaugh. And, bruh, and to make it worse, is this it? I want y'all to understand this too, right? When everyone be like, oh, the Eagles are trying to build, I want you to read this real quick. After acquiring Jalen Phillips, the Eagles are still projected to have 8 draft picks in 2026. That's a first rounder, second rounder, 2 third rounders, 2 fourth rounders, 2 fifth rounders. He said he don't want nothing after the 5th. That's what he said. That's what he's shown. Zelly, what up? Bro, could you imagine if Howie had Lamar? Could you imagine if Howie was the GM of the Ravens? And to make it even worse, to add insult to injury, you have Owe, who, as you've seen here, because like I said, you know, it's not just not getting the best players. It's not even using the ones you have. Owe yesterday he had 2 sacks, 2 tackle for losses, 4 pressures, 3 run stops. Yeah. You can't name me a game that he's had like that on the Ravens. Ever. That's against bad teams, mid teams, sucky teams, hurt teams, healthy teams, drunk teams, cheating teams, focused teams, ignorant teams, lazy teams. He has never had a stat line like that on the Baltimore Ravens. He already had 4 sacks on the year. And out of 4 games, mind you, he played 5 of those games with the Baltimore Ravens, and he had nothing. Nothing. He didn't have no tackle for losses. He didn't have no sacks. Nothing. No matter who he played. And mind you, I'm not big on him. I'm just showing that sometimes you can get more out of players because of coaching. I keep saying that, man. Like, it's not about, I know it's the Titans. Bro, take away what he did on the Titans. He still got more sacks than everybody. Take away what he did yesterday. He still has more. He's still tied for Matabike for sacks on this team. The reason why, listen, I be saying, I see you say, hey, coach, hopefully your foot wasn't throbbing. The reason why coach's foot was hurting, because he was doing backflips and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I told coach, stop with all the judo and the karate tournaments. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he want to go do 720 roundhouse sweeping kicks like he's Liu Kang. Coach, you can't be doing that no more, brother. He out here trying to do the Ryu and Ken. Tatsumaki Senpai. I said, coach, gotta get that up, man. Coach is out here learning how to be. Why y'all laughing? Coach, I'm telling you, man, coach is a karate master. Y'all don't listen. There's a lot of things y'all know about coach. Coach is a karate master. That's how his foot got hurt. I said, coach be trying to run up the walls, backflips, all that stuff. I couldn't believe it when I seen it myself. I was just like, Mortal Kombat Evans. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's why they were being nice to him at the stadium. This man said, chill, dog. Coach don't want me to give it nothing. He's like, yo, don't tell nobody I know all the moves, bro. Yo, Coach don't want to know y'all knowing that he can take out 10 people. You know what y'all know? He said, if it's going to happen, let it happen. Gregory L. Turner, how you doing, man? God bless. Thank you for being here. Oh, my gosh. Yo. I'm telling y'all, Coach is like, hey, don't get in on my secrets, Nitro, man. Yeah, man. You're Ryu and Ken? Nah, sit the tally. I'm a good fighter myself. I'm just letting y'all know, yeah, Coach be doing all that stuff. Sure, you all that stuff. Don't let his smile fool you with the beard. Hey. My bad, Coach. I ain't gonna tell him no more. You good, bro. Nitro Nick Wright last night said that no QB can play well when being harassed all game and having virtually no O-line. He said that he would all be fair about Patrick Mahomes. Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's all I'm listening. You see what I'm saying? Because now that he's bro, imagine, I want you to imagine this real quick, right? We watched the Ravens almost get Cooper Rush killed behind that O-line. We were depending on a fullback to come back to help help out the O-line. They were so bad. Name another team that they're depending on a fullback to come back to help out the O-line in pass and run blocking. And none of them bring it up. Because they know if they bring it up, man, we're going to give Lamar. Nah, bro. Crazy. What Finn fan you broke your foot off in coach? Coach, bro. Coach is probably bro. The King Fu, I know not suitable for public. Nah, I told you. Y'all thought I was joking. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all be knowing, Coach. I'm dead serious, bro. Coach a Power Ranger. Coach is a Power Ranger. Do not let him sleep. Bro, stop, bro. Do not sleep on he bro. Don't let Coach play with y'all, bro. He a Power Ranger, bro. I'm dead serious with you. I'm dead serious with you. Y'all think I'm joking. Y'all go ahead and mess with Coach if you want to. I will sit there and scream out just like this. World Star! Coach gonna break that foot over here. You'll be like, oh! I'll be like, I'm trying to tell you. Yo, depending on a fullback that overhyped and blocking, love Pat, but we give him too much credit as a blocker. Listen. I'm one of those people that's honest, right? I'm not saying he looked like a world beater. You can still see that he's not 100% back. Because remember, he hasn't trained. He's been on the sideline a long time. He's still getting back into the flow of things also. He's not in game shape, but they can't afford to not have him on the field. And even though they're still bad, they look way better with him on the field. That's fact. That is fact. So that's why, look, the guards are whack. We all know that. Nothing's changing with that. Real shooter. Coach A, God's grace, that Coach B like, meet me at the bank. I'm about that. You notice how even like when you watch Coach, his face is mad. If you ever beat Coach, his face is gonna be mad serious like this. When his lady was with him, so you saw him smiling more like for cheesing for the camera. But who was there? Flex Zone was there, right? He smiled a little bit for the camera. They be looking at y'all like this. Yo. Oh my God, man. True, but Pat should have been in that position. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. So that's on y'all and Coach, man. I'm just trying to put y'all up on Gabe. Don't trip in front of him and think that you're going to scuff his J's and you're going to come out there with a clean face. That's all I'm trying to tell you. When he hit you with that spinning bird kick, don't say Nitro didn't warn you. Because I know you're going to come in and be like, Nitro, bro, how you didn't warn me? Like I told you. Not you didn't respect your jaw. That's the problem with a lot of people. People don't respect their jaw. But yeah, get on with the show. Yo, Coach likes, I'm telling my business, Nitro. Nah, but for real though, like, look, guys, all intents and purposes, this team is frustrating beyond frustrating. We are watching other teams make moves. You know how depleted we are on the defensive trenches. You know how bad we are on the offensive line trenches. And you have actively refused to address both. And it's going to come out today or tomorrow after the deadline that, oh, we were so close to getting that guy, but, it fell through. And that's all you're going to hear. And it's frustrating because the problem is you will have all offseason to address these problems, and you won't. See, that's the thing that gets me. You will have the draft, offseason, training camp, mini camp, preseason to address all of it, and you will refuse. And I don't want to hear nothing about, defense and everything else. You know what I'm saying? We're watching Mike MacDonald turn around the Seahawks. And he doesn't have the talent, the raw talent that the Ravens have. He doesn't have that much. One of his best players are a rookie. One of Mike MacDonald's best players right now is a rookie. And he's getting the most out of him. The most. So that's why I don't want to hear. I told you at the beginning of this year, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. And I told you, I said this offensive line better not get my quarterback hurt. I already said that. I said, better not get my QB hurt. You better not. Or get my running back hurt. Thank God Derrick Henry has been able to absorb contact and keep going. Thank God this wasn't like a season-ending injury for Lamar. He's been able to come back. But they watched this offensive line in training camp. They watched them at practice. They watched them in preseason and said, nope, we're good all the way there. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear it. Like, there's no more excuses are gone. Now it's time for you to get everybody we need because, mind you, on top of being ignorant towards the trenches, you've already wasted the rookie contract of Lamar Jackson, which is when you should have been hoarding and getting all these big level players. And you refused with a smile on your face. I always tell this to people, right? They'll be like, the Ravens have such a good running game. I'm like, can you imagine a running game if our line was great or even good? They're like, oh, Lamar came. I hear people, Lamar came back and threw 4 touchdowns. How much better would Lamar be if the O-line was holding up? How much better would our cornerbacks look if our D-line was getting pressure? Do you know right now, and I'm going to do a video on this later. I'm going to read it to you. I'm not on things so you can't see it. Usually if I was on StreamYard, I'd be able to put it up there. You wouldn't be able to get it up there. But I'm not on there. So whatever. Do you know, since losing Nnamdi Madubuike, the Ravens' pressure rate on plays without blitzes is an NFL worst 17.2%. Over the past decade, no defense has finished the season below 20%. No defense in 10 years has finished below 20%. But the Ravens are right below it, proudly saying we're great. We got everything we need. We're magical. That's a problem. Matter of fact, hey, yo, Coach, if you're still watching this, You were at the game. Why didn't you use some of those moves on Harbaugh and take over the locker room? You're a coach. We would have supported you. Like, man. Don't forget our Darius. Yeah, of course we had some injuries. Our Darius Washington, we thought was going to be in there. He got injured. Matabike might never play football again. He got injured. But we were still bad even when Matabike was playing. Nick Wright said that no, he wasn't making excuses for Patrick Mahomes. He was applying context, and there's a difference. Yeah, right. They haven't brought up once about the bad, poor offensive line of the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody has. They just sit there and act like it doesn't exist. Drunk is crazy to me. So that's why I be ignoring them. You be watching them. I don't give them no views. No nothing. They ain't getting my views to help out their platform. Suffer. Lamar scrambled. Exactly, Luke K. Lamar be sitting there scrambling for his life. Coach would have had 4 stars lit up on him before he leaves the locker. This man is the GTA thing. Shout out to you, Boggs. I like that GTA reference. But yeah, like, it's so ridiculous. Like, come on now, man. Like, at what point do we look at it and be like, come on. Now we got Vikings next week, or this week, and the Vikings defense with, Brian Flores has given us fits. Brian Flores has given our team problems at times. Yeah, there have been times we've blown him out, but man, I'm telling you right now, look for him. Look, he's going to attack that offensive line, and we got to hope to God that offensive line holds up at least decent enough that it doesn't get Lamar Jackson hurt. Real talk. What's good, Flex Zone? I just brought you up to the fellow hate watcher. Yeah. We were hate watching in there with pride. We were watching that screen like, I see pride. I see power. Oh my gosh, man. Sip the Tally Mayweather. Bruh, yeah. Man, Linderbaum, Stanley, and Rosengarten holding it down. If you say so. Brian Flores, 0 blitzing all game. I can see it. Remember, he's the one that blitzed us to the point to where we almost, like, the line quit. Bro, that was the Miami team that blitzed us, then kept 0 blitzing us until the O-line quit. That was a Brian Flores. Nigel Godfrey made an excellent point. Context only matters for Patrick Mahomes and no one else. Facts. Well, no, that's not true. Context is there for Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. There's a whole bunch of understanding and context for them. Yes, Luke K. Monk is gonna have to bring screens, check down the whole shebang. She bangs. There's gonna have to be no, like, he's gonna have to bring everything. Everything. Telling you, bruh. We traded Jair right before a game against Jettison Adi. Yeah. You know what's crazy? That's 3 guys he would have brought in like a week's time. He's not playing. He's always looking to make the team better. And I will have Raven fans telling me that we have enough. We don't need that. Why are you always complaining? Stop complaining. Come on now, bro. Junk is nasty work. Nasty work. That's what I'm trying to tell people when they try to, compare EDC to him. It's not even close. It's not. It's really not. Like, once again, you've seen how bad the defensive and the pressure and stuff like that has been, and you have refused to address any of it. You've refused. And stupidity can ruin players. Look at right now with the Washington Commanders. You knew Jaden Daniels was hurt. You're getting blown out like 38-7. Why are you keeping him in the game in the fourth quarter down 38-7? Right? Whatever time it was. Why? I believe it was the fourth quarter. And now you got his arm literally dislocated on his left arm. His team just be ruining players and looking at people in the draft. Well, we'll just draft more players. It's like, bro, y'all just actively just be ruining players, bro, with a smile on your face and a pip in your step. Check his nasty work. You do complain a lot, Nitro, but you have the right to complain. We're 3-5. And look, mind you, more context, Flex Zone, more context. I've been correct. For all the complaining that annoys some people that watch, I've been correct. The problems, Lamar getting injured, how bad this team would look without Lamar. Like, think about it. So, you know what I mean? Like, I look at it and I say, it sounds annoying at times, but it's like the truth, hearing the truth over and over can be a little annoying. Y'all would probably like me more if I would lie. You know what? From now on, Nitro's a lying. I'm lying from now on. I'm lying. From now on, I am lying. You know what? EDC is trying his best. He's done all he can do. They've built this team for Lamar. You know, he needs to be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Harbaugh, one of the top 3 coaches in the league. Set the tally. I was joking. He don't know karate or judo or ninjutsu, Shotokan, dragon fist. He don't know none of that. I was just joking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Joking with y'all. Ravens have the best organizational practices in the league. Now, I need you after I've said all of that, for you guys to love me. I need you guys to love me. I'm yes, Kush, Litro. My new name is Litro. Lamar got 14 touchdowns, 1 interception. Nasty, bro. And you know why? Listen, I was never an Oweh advocate. Y'all know I never liked Oweh. From the time we drafted him until now. We've had multiple pass rushers leave this team and absolutely just look totally different and become avid playmakers on different teams. Matthew Judon, now you see with Oweh, Za'Darius. We got to give you some purple glasses and Kool-Aid, and then you'll fit right in. I'm going to get some. I'm going to be sipping on that purple Kool-Aid like Ravens are the best ever. EDC is always right. Harbaugh's the greatest coach ever. The problem is really Lamar. The Baltimore Sun is the greatest newspaper ever to be made. It's nasty work out here. Nitro, what was funny is when Nick said he was making excuses for Patrick Mahomes on IG Live. Danny Parkins was in the background laughing at it. I'm telling you, bro. That martial arts Nitro just listed reminds me of the 5 deadly venoms. If you know, you know. Gabriel, they have Josh and Pat at the top. Yeah, Josh right now, they're saying, oh, he's MVP. I'm like, you see what I be talking about? When you be having that machine behind you. Dude always running into his blockers. That's what I'm saying. Even the play, bro. Like, and people got to tell me, oh, what's it called? That y'all don't know everything and and you don't know, even with the Jair Alexander stuff, and he wasn't even playing, so good written. They benched Keaton Mitchell. See, foolishness going on. They benched Keaton Mitchell. Y'all remember that? They benched Keaton. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where I don't got to trust anything that this team does. They benched Keaton Mitchell. Don't worry, it's popping up back, guys. Don't worry, it's popping up. Flacco could be MVP at this rate. He'll have the numbers, but he won't have the wins. If the Ravens win 11 to 12 games, Lamar right now is on pace for like 40-something passing touchdowns. And like 3 interceptions. Like, bro, he'll be undoubtedly the MVP. We've lost 3 more games than the Bills already. That is very true. Very true. That healthy scratch list is diabolical. Yeah, can you imagine if Jair goes over there and starts balling out of control? We're watching Owe ball out of control in the Chargers. Could you imagine Jair going over there and balling out of control? How pissed off Raven fans would be? I'm telling you, bro. If we make a move, I believe Keaton is in the trade package. And that's crazy, right? It's like you give it. Now, if he goes to another team and becomes a prime, like, weapon on another team where everyone's just like, oh, my God, he's amazing. Like, we're just giving away players like that. And you know why I know it's something else with Jair Alexander? I don't know if you guys peeped it. I'm going to read this to you because I'm going to cover it too. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at? I had found it. See if I can find it. I had it. I don't know where it is. This it? No, that's not it. Did I accidentally erase it? Here it goes. Chuck Pagano came out on Twitter. It was like, we are going to miss you, Ja. A pro's pro and man's man. What a great example you were on how to handle a really tough situation. What situation? That he's letting us know there was something going on in the background. Your light shined bright every single day. Much love and respect. So there's stuff going on in the background that we don't know. That we just don't know. Chuck Pagano put it out there that there was stuff going on in the background. Nobody's pointing that out either. Jared Thompson with a $5 donation. Yes! First donation of the morning. What was funny is when Nick said he wasn't making excuses for Patrick Mahomes on IG Live. Danny Perkins was in the background laughing at him. Oh, best nation donation, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm just laughing at that, bro. Because we all know he's a hypocrite. It is what it is. He's paid pretty much to be a hypocrite. You know that, right? They want him to be as divisive and as big as a Patrick Mahomes fan as he could be. That's how they want him to be. It sells. People watch and tune in to see him make a fool of himself, and they pay very well. That's when Jay said I heard Jair wasn't happy he wasn't playing. Bro, so if he goes to another team and starts picking off the ball, having all these great stats, shutting down number 1 receivers, like, how are you going to be able to look at this team and be like, y'all, we take y'all seriously? So y'all giving away corners and pass rushers that are now doing better on other teams in the same year? In the words of a Jamaican pastor, you're not afraid of God? You're not afraid of God? Nasty. Oh! Super nasty. Jair hit the hards with the move Marcus Williams did about Orr not knowing what he's doing. Probably. But no one's bringing that up. Chuck Pagano came out as a coach of this team and said, and that's verbatim, I'm reading it to you verbatim, we are going to miss you, Ja, a pro's pro and man's man. What a great example you were on how to handle a really tough situation. And shout out to Jair because I brought this up before even knowing this. Lamar got Jair to come to the team. So if Jair started causing a problem, it would have been a bad look on Lamar. And Jair's probably like, you know what, just trade me, bro. I don't want to cause no problems. You already know it's all love, man. I just want to play. Send me to a team that allow me to play. Eagles hit that. Give it to me, man. Give it to me. Yeah. I wonder how Lamar feels. You know Lamar ain't trying to talk. Lamar is not a guy that's going to let you know what he's thinking. He's not going to drop anything that you're going to be able to dissect anything like that. That's how he is. That's how he is. This is nothing new. Nothing new. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all why, like I'm watching intently. Like, okay, let's see what the Eagles do with Jair. Because if Jair comes out and looks, like perfect, and like I thought he was injured, because mind you, we were told that he wasn't healing properly. Or he was still rehabbing. You know what I'm saying? That's what was told to the fans. So could you imagine Jair going and balling out for another team and shutting down number one? I'm going to look at them and be like, so now the corners that you said we need, you let one go? Oh, sorry, I got it now. Yeah, guess SoFlex. So this is what I'm trying to say to people, man. I'm honest, bro. Like, I'm real about it. He better not, what's it called? Ball out. He better not. Like, straight up. He better not. Because it's like, you already said you don't, like, we need certain things, and you're just giving away the things that we have on that are proven that they're actual weapons. Jair doesn't need to be a top 5 corner, but he ain't trash enough to sit like we sat him. That's a good point. Very good point. I'm not saying we didn't need another safety because of Kyle Hamilton, but come on now, man. It doesn't matter. Like, people don't get it, man. People don't get it. I'm telling you, I don't be getting it, man. But we're going to see what happens. I know today is going to be crazy, a lot more stuff. I'm going to have multiple videos coming out for today. For everybody here, just to let you know, next Sunday, if I am not mistaken, the Steelers got Sunday Night Football. If I'm not mistaken, Elwood with a $2 donation. Yes! We need O-line help the most. Yeah, facts. Why? Because it protects your most valuable asset, your quarterback. That's facts. You're going to have players saying they don't want to come here no more because it's like players are leaving and having better years. Leaving here. Hold on, let me go check that real quick. Because I want to let y'all know, for all the fellow hate watchers, we will be, if the Steelers play Sunday Night Football, we will be hate watching on that game. Because I know we play at 1. Yeah, we play at 1 versus the Vikings. And then the Steelers versus Chargers at 8:20. Yeah, so Sunday, y'all mark y'all count. I'm going live twice that day. I'll go live on the Wunderkind Show, and I'm going to go live on this channel too. So we'll see how that works out. That's going to be a good game. Steelers versus Chargers is going to be a darn good game. We're Charger fans on Sunday, guys. And it better not happen how it happened. Bro, the Steelers forced 6 to... Do you have any idea how hard it is to force 6 turnovers? Can y'all name another game where you saw a team get turned over 6 times? 3 sacks. 3 forced fumbles. 3 interceptions. Can y'all name a game y'all seen that happening outside of Sunday? Because I can't remember one off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. You know what it is to say 6 turnovers? And we're not even counting all the times he was sacked. Or how many tackle for losses went down. That is crazy. And I'm going to be real with y'all. The Colts have one of the better O-lines in the league. Did you see what the Pittsburgh's front 4 did to their... Hey, you saw what the Pittsburgh's front 4 did to that O-line? Yeah. That That's a problem. Especially with O-line being one of our biggest problems. God favored that 6 turnovers ain't happening again, but they won by 7 points. But yeah, 6 turnovers is impressive. It's so improbable to say you forced 3 fumbles, and on top of the 3 fumbles, you intercepted the ball 3 times. I've seen games where a team picked off the ball 4 or 5 times. I've seen games where they forced like 3 fumbles. I ain't never seen games where it's like 3 interceptions, 3 fumbles, like 6 sacks, like 7 tackle for losses. Like I can't remember a game like that. I can't. Man, I got this little fly in here. Steve lied to us. What interview before the season he was talking about how he was willing to do anything for another Super Bowl? Yeah, a lot of them be lying. I told you that before. Mind you, it's his team. He can do whatever he wants. He don't really gotta. He can lie to us all he wants. I tell people that, man. And Steve's sitting back quiet and not saying nothing. Yeah, that's true, but the Colts have a good O-line, great running back, good weapons, very good weapons. The Colts are a complete team. Tack, what up? What up, Tack? Glad you made it, bro. Like, real talk. Nitro, Lamar Jackson deserves context. I really believe that. I give him context even as a Josh Allen super fan. Because they're not objective. He is I keep trying to tell people that he's the villain. He's the villain. He's not supposed to be respected. He's not supposed to be liked. Any of those things. It's just not the way it's supposed to be with him. Eric Dookie Crap strikes again. Chaos, bro. Hot take, the Chiefs miss the playoffs. The Chiefs have a very good chance of missing the playoffs. The Chiefs have we're 1 game behind the Chiefs. I know I took a picture of that. I just got to find it. It's right here. Yeah, look. The Chiefs are 5-4. We're 2 games. We're 3-5. We're all in the hunt. Jacksonville's 4-3. They're probably going to get knocked off. But Buffalo's in the wild card. Indy 7-2. Denver 7-2. New England is 7-2. And Pittsburgh is 5-3. That's why we have to win our division. If we win our division this year, there's a good chance Kansas City might miss the playoffs. And if Kansas City missed the playoffs this year, bro, hey, Buffalo is 62 in the wild card. We have to beat Pittsburgh. We have to. We cannot lose in our division. We can't afford to lose. Really, the most games we can afford to lose for the rest of the year is 1, and that'll make us 11-6. That's the most amount of games we can lose for the rest of the season. 10-7 is not enough to make the playoffs this year. It's not. It's not. It's just not. Nitro, why shouldn't Lamar be liked or respected? Blah, blah, blah. What did he do to these people? He was born. He excelled at something that he wasn't supposed to excel at. And I'm going to keep it real with you. The reason why Lamar, they hate him is because he excelled at something that he was never supposed to. There's an anime, oh my God, what is it called? There's an anime like that where there's a guy who was born, he's not born to be certain, I forgot the name of it. There's something, he's like a sword master, and his grandfather taught him how to use his abilities properly. And they all kept pretty much trying to beat him up so he couldn't, and he kept beating all the best ones. I forgot the name of that anime. It's a really good anime. Really, really good anime. But that's pretty much the same thing. They hate that he is succeeding and excelling at the thing which they deem he should not be able to succeed and excel at. Nah, man, I gotta look up that anime now. What's the name of that anime, bro? No, it's not Afro Samurai. Let me see if I can find it. If anybody knows who it is, let me know. Cause I can't remember who exactly it is. Bro, what is going on with this stuff, bro? No, it's not the old country bumpkin Master Swordsman. It's not that. Man, I gotta find it. It's not that. Man, now I'm trying to wonder what it is, man. Jeez. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. There goes. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Found it. That's what it's called. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. That's exactly what it is. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. That's what it is. They hate that they were wrong about him, Jared, and that he's the type of QB they never wanted to see succeed in the way that he has. Facts. I got you, Iowa Awards, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to find it. And I'm going to show you what's crazy, too. What's crazy about that? If y'all were hate watching with me yesterday, y'all watched Aaron Rodgers use the tight end, that 300-pound leverage tight end, like a monster. And we got Isaiah Likely on our team. We're not using him. We're not using him. You'll like the Chivalry of a Failed Knight. It's fire. Really good anime. If it's the right one I'm thinking about, I'm pretty sure it is. They made that man walk. They were torturing him and beating him down and pretty much for his last fight, and then put him out there pretty much weakened and beaten and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, go win now. It was crazy. That was a crazy anime. That's Vegas Nitro. Kolar got 2 touchdowns. Bro, it's just nasty to me, bro. Like real talk, bro. Like, we watched these other get leverage, spring them out and be like, okay, you're one-on-one. Go make something happen. You don't ever see that with the Baltimore Ravens. Isaiah Likely is literally that type of player. He's T. Higgins playing tight end. That's what he is. And they're not even giving him the opportunity to be truly dominating. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It frustrates me beyond belief. Beyond belief. Jeez, who has the best quarterback in the league? You know what it is, Lamar. Not just being real. Just being real. But guys, look, it's 12:45, and that's another episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show. Thank you guys for watching. Guys, please remember to like, subscribe, and the notification bell. I know we had a late day today. It's not gonna be late. It should not be late tomorrow. But guys, please make sure that you're hitting that hype button, that like button. It helps build the channel, helps get this out there. We're almost at 1,000 subs on this channel. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. All right, guys, let's get that up there. Please, guys, remember, let's keep going. We're going to have a lot to talk about today because I got to put out 2 videos. The 2 videos that come out today is going to be a lot on the subject matter of the Eagles getting the players of EDC and some of the other stuff I've been seeing from the Ravens I'm not liking moving forward. But we're getting into it later, okay, guys? But that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off. And as always, guys, you know my slogan. Peace. Oh, my God, what is that? And I'm out of here, guys. Yearn!
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh, oh!